Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be giving a review on the new Nosferatu movie and giving you a closer look at some of my awesome Nosferatu collection because I've got some sick pieces and I kind of want to show you. To start, I think I'm going to show Nosferatu pieces first and then go into the review after. So yeah, stick around if you want to see my thoughts on the movie. So the first piece that I'm going to show you is my awesome Black Heart Models Nosferatu bust. Now, this is an absolute beauty and it is the standout piece in my Nosferatu collection. Detail is next level. This is painted by Blackheart themselves. Great detail around the eyes, the mouth, even the hand. Even the back is like cobbled, which is super cool. It has that kind of Victorian kind of street look. Super gnarly, really cool piece, and it is my favourite. Obviously, I love Nosny's little hat. Who doesn't? Nosny's hat is just unmatched. It does also come with the little locket with Ellen in it as well, which is really cool. Super cool little piece that. Really awesome, and it does fit into his hand as well, so you can grip it like he does in the movie for screen accuracy too. Really cool piece. Let's move on. Next up is this super dope Infinite Statues figure that I got from Mad About Horror. This is the most detailed figure in my collection. It is a 1/6 scale figure. The detail on this one is just next level. It's so movie accurate. Comes with multiple hands, a key. I've even got a coffin. It comes with rats. It comes with a magnetic base as well, which is super cool. So I'll just pop him off there and give you guys another closer look at the outfit. It honestly doesn't get any better than this. This figure is just so fucking good. I'm obsessed with it. And it is actually my favourite Nosferatu piece in the collection. And the second head as well with his little hat is just so cute. I love how whimsical Nosferatu is in the original. He's just like a whimsical sort of mythical little character who just does all sorts of weird shit, and I just love that about him. Yeah, that is why I love Nos so much. He's just the best vampire around. We're gonna quick fire some absolutely fucking hilarious masks. Now first up we have this monstrosity. Look how bad it is. Now it is bad, but I do kind of like it because it does remind me of Richard Brake's Nosferatu in The Monsters. Super cool. And it is fucking hilarious. Look at the shit little teeth on it. Yeah, I do love a good shit mask. I love a shit Nos mask and I have loads of them. So yeah, I'm going to quick fire a couple of them as well. Now, staying on the topic of bad masks, I have this mini vamp, which is obviously a Nos style mask. Really weird, really tiny as well. Super weird little mask this. But I wanted one of these for ages. I've finally got one. And it is made by... No fucking clue. Really weird little mask though. Super cool. Next up is this weird mask. Super cool little purple mask, this one. I do love it. And it is super spooky, it's super strange. It doesn't even have eye holes. But yeah, it's cool. I did actually pay £100 for this one, believe it or not. But yeah, really weird and kind of spooky. This mask is new in from Mad About Horror and it is the Gaudies Productions mask. Super weird, this one. Looks more like a goblin than Nosferatu, but I do kind of like that sort of look on him. Yeah, kind of got beady little eyeballs. The hair is so weird on this. Like so weird. Really sparse, really strange. I love that the hair is actually hand punched around the edges though. It's kind of cool. This is the Haunted Harvest Nosferatu mask, and I do think it is the most accurate Nosferatu mask out there. Hair on it's super nice, the paint details are really nice. The only thing is it's not wearable, so it is just a display mask, but it is really cool. It's got a massive nose. I do like the eyes on it, I do like the teeth on him, and I do like the overall face. I feel like he wasn't over sculpted. I feel like a lot of Nos masks tend to over sculpt him and put a lot of detail that actually isn't now, when in reality he just had a few prosthetics on. Obviously he's Max Shrek, and he does still look like Max Shrek as Nosferatu, I believe, as well. This is a super weird old man Nos vibes, and he actually looks more like Knock in the original, in my opinion, but it's really cool, and it does obviously have his signature teeth. It has some like pink eyeballs, which is really weird, but cool, yeah. Kind of gives me that vintagey Halloween feel to it, and I like that. Now, before you all come at me and say that mask is shit, this is a 1980s Don Post mask that I paid stupid amounts of money for. I actually dropped 800 on this bad boy, believe it or not. What the hell? But, recall, really wanted it for the collection. It comes with this weird little black cloak that covers your neck, and it's just got the weird little eyeballs in it, and it's just so strange. But yeah, really cool mask, and this one is one of my favourites in the collection, to be honest, because it is so old and so rare in the UK. And lastly, we have my awesome Nosferatu mask from Scott Blake. I do love both of these so much. So this is the black and white one, small eye cuts, pointed teeth, and an awesome black and white finish with some subtle pinks and purples throughout it as well. Really gnarly, looks great one. And this is actually my favourite that I wear in a lot of photos. Now it is a bit over sculpted because Nos doesn't actually have any of these wrinkles sort of down here, but it is cool and it is a cool eyes version, so I do really like this one. We are going to take a little look at some of my Nosferatu busts and statues. I don't have many of these, but yeah, and then we'll jump onto figures, and that will be the end of my collection. Really cool. I picked this one up at HorrorCon a few years back. Really cool. I liked that they gave him a green jacket. Really weird, and there's a cute little rat on the bottom as well. Rats. So fucking gnarly. Love that one. Next up, we have one in from my boy Andy. This is Andy Cope. I'm a big fan of Andy's work, and I do collect a lot of his stuff. Love the blue Nosferatu. So weird, such a cool artist impression. Just so cool. I love the look on his face, the character that he brings. It's just really cool. Love the purple colouring as well on the jacket. Super nice little piece. And he does do smaller ones as well, which I do have, but yeah, it's the same sculpt. Really cool. Now, this is a very rare and old piece from Sideshow Toys. Now, he's been gathering dust at the top of my shelf, and I've been able to get to him, so he's a little bit dusty. So I do apologise, but he's such a cool piece. So it is premium format, so it is 1/4 scale. Really cool base with these like shrouded little monks along the bottom. Really awesome. And obviously Nos has a whole lot of detail in him too. Really cool. I love how it just captures his stance. Like, he's perfect. He's creeping about. It's just perfect. This is how Nosferatu should be. Bill Skarsgård, take notes, bro. This is how it should be. I have these two weird little Nosferatus. Now, this is obviously the Spinachers one from Wax Got Records, which I got from Nosferatu Horror a long time ago. Really cool. Love the base on this one. It's like part of his coffin with a little rat on it. Really cool. And it is intended to go on to a record player, so it spins. And then I've got this little guy. I think this guy was gifted to me, but he's just a super cool little vamp. I like him. It's a weird kind of Nos type of vamp, so yeah, I'm just going to include him. Now let's take a look at some of my Nosferatu figures. So this is the Ultimate Super 7 figure. Love how kind of cartoony he is. It's really cool, has a lot of character to it. Comes with signature keys and a ton of accessories. Big spooky hands with pointy claws. Then you have the NECA version. Now this is my favourite because it does look the most like him. That is Nosferatu. Like, I wish someone would make a bust that looks just like this, because it is the best, in my opinion. The stance, everything about this figure is just so good. Can't wait for the black and white version. This is these two side by side, and the NECA one is clearly superior, and in price point is superior too. Here we have the NECA Toony Terrors figure. Super cool little Nos, really cool, a lot of character to him. You know, little expression, I like him, got a little sad face. So, we have to talk about the monsters. Obviously, Richard Brake in the monsters is great as Nosferatu, and I do have a custom Richard Brake figure that he has signed the box off. It is removable in and out of the box, by the way, guys, I haven't ruined the box. Really cool figure, though. I love this, and it is the only figure of Richard Brake as Nosferatu available. It is officially Funko time, so let's have a look at this bad boy. This is the classic Nosferatu Pop. Really cool, and it has been followed by some newer releases which are much better in my opinion. So we have the Chase variant that was kind of gifted to me by Baby Vamp on Instagram. Thank you for that. I really needed him in the collection. So cool, and he's cute in his little hat. And then you have the classic variant, which is of course my favourite because I do like classic sepia Nosferatu. Fuck, I dropped him. Ah shit. We have this awesome other little Funko Nosferatu. Really cool, really detailed. This is a soda can one. We also have, of course, the really adorable Mystery Mini. This is one that I wanted for so long. He's just so cute. Then we have two Super 7 figures. God, that is not wanting to focus on these covers, guys. Come on, fuckers. Cool. They're really cool, though. I like the Gun of the Dark one best. Super gnarly. Last but not least, we have my Living Dead doll. So this is an awesome figure, this Living Dead doll. He does have a removable hat. And he is bald. Really cool figure. Love him. Great in the collection. He does come with a victim as well. I don't believe it's Ellen. I can't remember actually if it's Ellen or a victim that comes with. I do have her somewhere, but I'm not sure where she is. But yeah, Nosferatu, and he's really not screen accurate coat, but it's still cool nonetheless. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed having a closer look at my Nosferatu collection. Now we've got to talk the movie. Now, don't hate me, right? This is my rating. I'm going with a strong 1 out of 10 for this. And I know you guys are all going to hate me for this because I know everyone's loving it, but I feel like it was just written by a horny teenager.
Daddy, chill.
I did not get what was good about it. My problem with it is, right, is if you can tell me why it's good without just saying it's really pretty and it's really artsy, then I'll take it. But I can't find a single explanation that says why it's good without saying it's pretty. I just thought it was fucking terrible. I thought it was boring. I thought the character changes were terrible. The fact, the whole... I'm not going to go into spoilers yet, so I will not do spoilers for you guys. This is going to be spoiler free. I thought Count Orlok looked fucking ridiculous. Bro looked straight like Mario.
What the hell?
And it just... or Dr. Eggman. And it just weren't working for me. Like, I just could not handle it. Even the way he sounds, everything about him, even the way he acts, I just did not like it. So yeah, that didn't work for me. So when I went into the film, I was like, right, I'm gonna ignore what he looks like and just kind of focus up on the film and enjoy the film. Now the first 20 minutes, thoroughly enjoyed. Until they obviously get to Count Orlok's castle, and then it all goes downhill from there, in my opinion. Just not a movie for me. I feel like this movie does obviously appeal to a lot of people, and I know people think it's beautiful and it's beautifully shot, and there is loads of great shots in it, but in my opinion, they just didn't do it justice. The retelling of Count Orlok was not it. Everything about it was bad. Linking why he goes for Ellen to the rest of the story was just not it for me. I just felt like it was a horny mess. Why do I need to see certain things? I just, yeah, not into it. I'm going to say a couple of spoilers now, so guys, if you want to leave this one here, that's up to you. But yeah, just follow on if you want to hear spoilers. Right, so the biggest issue I had was Ellen seeing Count Orlok at the start. For me, that just completely ruins the entire story and just links it to him for no reason. Obviously, it is meant to be, obviously, a return of Dracula, because obviously that's what the original story was, and I just felt for me that just didn't hit. I just felt that was a stupid idea. I felt like it was horny for no reason. Why the fuck am I looking at Count Orlok's cock? Bruh. Like, that's just being artsy and shocking for artsy's sake. Like, I just did not get why that was even a thing. Now, the biggest problem that I have with the design is obviously they've gone for like a more realistic look, and I know they've taken inspiration from folklore and vampires and Vlad the Impaler. Nosferatu is not Vlad the fucking Impaler though. He's not Dracula. So I don't get why they did that. For me, I think like Nosferatu obviously means bringer of plague. I think he should look like a rat, and I think that they really lacked to do that. Bro, like fucking Frankenstein, it was just utter trash. Like, the design was so bad. Bro's wearing a leopard print coat. Why the fuck is Nosferatu swagged out? Like, he should not be swagged out like that. Like, I just don't get it. It was just strange to me. So yeah, so I wasn't a fan of the look. I wasn't a fan of that. I felt like the acting was pretty solid all the way through. Lily Rose Depp's convulsions were fucking awful. Like, I don't understand why they were so bad. They looked terrible. I didn't also like the scene with Thomas and her when she was basically saying Nosferatu's better than him. That was just weird. Like, the fact that they tried to make it a love triangle to me was just so fucking odd and not needed. I just felt like it complicated it for no reason. I felt like William Dafoe's character, when he figured out that it was Nosferatu, he didn't even explain why Harry knew or anything to do with it. It just was that. Bang. Like, I thought that was poor. I also thought knocking it was terrible. I just didn't... So he sort of resembles sort of Nosferatu in the original, and in this he just didn't, and it was just like... He was just fine 1 minute and then deranged the next, whereas in the original he's sort of always a bit weird, which is much better in my opinion. I have rewatched the original since, and the original stands the test of time. It's a beautiful movie with a beautiful story, and it's great. And if you haven't seen the original, go check it out. I feel like a lot of people who are loving this new movie haven't really seen the original, or don't really like the original that much, and are not that bothered by it. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Don't hate me for this. I'm super sorry guys that I didn't like it, but yeah. So that has been my review. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I will see you very shortly next week for another video, so get ready for that. Go subscribe, turn notifications on, all that shit. Slam that subscribe button, slam the like button, all that fucking jazz. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace the fuck out. Bye. Oh yeah, and I forgot this little guy. Sorry, bro. Bye.